Hello and welcome to my series, Our Courts Are a Joke. Today is July 25th, and this is my 10th video in this series. Sorry for the terrible lighting. It's 10:30 at night. I'm just cutting this to finish the day. And yes, once again, I'd like to say that this is not intended to be legal advice. This is just the ramblings of a 55-year-old man who has been completely screwed over in the family courts of the province of Ontario and the city of Toronto. And as I am fighting to regain everything I've lost in the last 16 years, I am attempting to go public and to name the judges, Justice Kraft and Justice Conway, and to try to get the evidence out there to show what a corrupt joke our courts are. So anyway, on some previous videos, I mentioned the metoo movement and basically the whole situation between men and women these days. And I'd just like to expand on that topic if I can today. So the Me Too movement, which started a couple of years ago. Now, let me first start by saying, the rapists, need to be punished, and I'm certainly not, intending to defend anyone that has done something that's indefensible, and rapists and serial rapists and people that commit sexual assault definitely need to be punished to the full extent of the law. And in fact, I would say that our laws are too lenient on perpetrators of such acts, especially when it comes to children, and I'd certainly like to say that, we don't do enough to protect our weakest, our children. We never really need to do more about that, and it's really horrible that what happens, and especially people that prey on young kids and force girls, into prostitution and whatnot. These people really need to be punished. And if you know anything about our prison system, those people that perpetrate such acts have to be protected from the general population in prison, because even the prisoners have morals, and they will attack sex offenders, especially those that have preyed on children. So I'm certainly not on any trying to defend any of those type of people. But what I was saying about the Me Too movement, I just thought a lot of that was just hypocritical nonsense. Now certainly, like I say, the ones that had the stories of serious sexual assaults and whatnot definitely need to be perpetrated. But my comments about women use sex to their advantage all the time, and that is the hypocrisy that I saw in that Me Too movement. And then there was a lot of cases where, these women are coming forward. Oh, that guy said something, 20 years ago I thought was inappropriate. Who effing cares, really? I mean, geez, you said something. Wow, okay. Well, that's, we really just seem to have this cancel culture today that, I'm never happy with what somebody said. So I've been an ice hockey referee for 28 years. Would you like me to sit here and make videos of all the inappropriate comments I've had to hear doing my job for the last 28 years? But anyway, I think that, for a lot of things, times have changed, and, there were a lot of things said, years ago that are inappropriate today. One only has to look at like TV shows and movies, from back in the day, and, certainly things have changed, and, we need to grow and move on. And, especially in politics, the fact that somebody said something 20 years ago, I mean, really, who cares, right? So, but as for using, sex to their advantage, women know that men are hornier than them, and they use that to their advantage all the time. And obviously, there's, setting aside, prostitutes and strippers and porno actresses. I mean, there's people making a living just off of sex, but a lot of these women obviously are, probably don't want to be in that role either, and a lot of that is drug and alcohol addiction. And my one complaint about that, though, is a woman that's an addict that's selling herself to support her habit gets help. A man that steals to support his habit goes to jail. So that's again how our system treats the difference between men and women. So, but anyway, again, as I said, a lot of those stories, when Hillary Clinton is giving a speech at a Me Too movement rally, and Bill, who laid everything but the Keystone pipeline, is sitting behind her and clapping like there's something wrong with this picture, right? So, and I will also go on the record to say that I think Paul Bernardo should have been hung. We don't have capital punishment in Canada anymore. but to perpetrate the crimes that they did, and him and his wife Carla, hard to believe she's walking the streets today as a free person. And I think both of them should have been hung for their crimes against those two ladies, those two young ladies. And I would also go on record today to say that if that had happened to my daughter, I would be waiting at the prison door for the day that they get released. And our society really does not punish the perpetrators of acts. I mean, especially those acts. I mean, that's the most heinous crimes that anyone could imagine. So anyway, again, this video is not I'm here to talk about our family court system, not so much, other things, but I'm also going to add my little 2 bits about what I see in our society going forward, with the men and women situation today and as it stands. And I'm going to cut some videos on that as well. So with that, it's going to conclude this video. I can be reached at ourcourtsareajoke gmail.com. Please watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, and tell me your story. Have you been through family court, whatever your situation, if it's warranting some further investigation. Again, Justice Conway and Justice Kraft in Toronto are the 2 judges responsible for me being totally screwed over. If you have been before one of those 2 judges and you have a story of likewise to mine, I will also be posting all the evidence from my trials on a website shortly. And with that, I'm trying to bring some attention. So again, sorry for the poor lighting. It's, like I say, late at night, and the room I'm in is not very well lit. But anyway, these are not professional videos, and this is not professional legal advice. So with that, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good day.